what are the best ways that actually work to build confidence and prepare you to start a business. In this video, we'll get into the top methods that will protect any existing confidence and help you build more confidence so that you can take that leap and finally start your first business. It's Mary Kate here from The Freedom You Deserve, where I share lessons I learned over 10 years building my confidence so that you can build confidence much faster and start a business that's exciting, meaningful, and allows you to be more authentically you. So if you've been feeling like your confidence isn't quite there to start your own business just yet, we're getting into some of the ways that you can protect yourself from confidence damaging scenarios, but also to start feeling more confident so that you can move forward and actually make progress. So that you can stop worrying about failure and overthinking every possible scenario. So that you can stop self-doubting and feeling so uncertain about putting yourself out there and sharing your ideas with the world. And at the end, I'll also share why many successful entrepreneurs don't just lean on data and logic to make decisions, but what they do instead to feel confident making really difficult decisions. Now, I talk about taking action a lot because it's the number one confidence builder. It really is the fastest and the best way to learn. And at some stage, you're gonna have to start. So the sooner the better, really. But it is important to take action that's aligned with where you want to go. So if you don't know yet what that is, you need to start by defining what your bigger picture, what your goal or your vision for your life actually looks like. Then the key is to start small. Set a very achievable goal that lines you up for that bigger goal or vision that you have, and take consistent, imperfect action towards it. Every time you do the thing you told yourself you'd do, whether it's something you're lazy about or something that you simply don't enjoy, you build on that belief that you can actually achieve that bigger picture that you've set for yourself. I hurt my back a while ago, and because I wasn't able to work out the way I wanted to, I actually quit working out altogether. But doing that really just removed all hope of me having the health and the strength that I want to have in my 70s and 80s. So I started back doing very imperfect workouts, just starting small, getting into the habit again, and building confidence in my body again and inching myself closer to that bigger picture health goal. So no matter how small the action you take is, it's not insignificant. Even if you don't see results quickly, it actually works quickly on your mind and your mindset. You start behaving like the kind of person you want to become. And that's a really powerful thing in helping you build your confidence towards believing that you can become that person, and then believing that you are that person. Action does create results, even though sometimes you can only feel them, not see them. And results build confidence. Perfectionism is another huge confidence killer. It's that voice in your head that says, I'm not ready, or it has to be perfect before I show it to people. But the reality is, perfection is an illusion, and striving for it keeps you stuck, feeling underconfident, and it prevents your success. You'll need a mindset shift to overcome perfectionism and learn to embrace progress over perfection. Every successful entrepreneur has failed at something, but you need to start before you can even risk failure. And even if you do fail a little along the way, or learn a little along the way, it depends how you see it and whether you're going to call it learning and being okay with not getting everything right all the time, or whether you're going to label that as a big F failure. Successful entrepreneurs don't let small failures stop them. They learn, course correct, and they keep moving forward. You'll gain confidence as you let go of perfectionism and realize that things don't need to be perfect for you to make an impact. I'm a recovering perfectionist myself, and I have to remind myself all the time to just put it out there. Say in the new program I'm offering, if I commit to doing coaching calls every single week, I can't just reschedule one week because I slept badly and I feel like crap, or I look like crap, or because my power tools loving neighbor is out and about and I need to find somewhere quieter, because nobody cares about that stuff. They care about how unfulfilled and frustrated they are. They care about getting out of their job and starting their own business. They care about having more freedom and being more authentic. And sometimes my content is so far from perfect that it really does make me cringe. But if you want to have a real business that people can count on you to deliver to a high standard, you have to learn to be consistent at whatever it is that you choose to do or deliver in your business. So, progress over perfection every time. Comparing yourself to others is another big one. We all do it to some extent, but it really damages your confidence. For one, we're often comparing ourselves to a perfectly curated version that we see online, what other people want us to see, as opposed to what is the actual reality. The amount of times I've heard she's doing or he's doing really well in their business based on what we see on their social media account, and they're not actually doing that well at all in their business. It's easy to look at other people, especially those that are doing what you want to be doing or living the kind of life you want to be living, and feel like they've got it all figured out. But you feel like you're drowning just trying to work out what they're doing, never mind actually finding the time and energy to do it all. But I can tell you from my own experience and conversations with other entrepreneurs, most people are throwing mud at the wall to see what sticks with only a very loose plan or no plan at all. And as wild as that might sound, in a way, throwing mud at the wall actually makes sense in the beginning. Because if you've never put yourself out there before, or you've been filtering the version of you that the world sees, it takes time to work out what you actually enjoy doing, what you're good at, what other people see in you that you didn't see in yourself until they told you, and how you can use all that to mold your business into something that's unique and that really suits you. That's how you ensure that you're happy at the end of it all. And to see the progress that you make along the way, you have to start comparing yourself only to the previous version of yourself. Focus on your own path, celebrate your wins, no matter how small they are, and keep your eyes on your progress. When I started my business back in 2020, I kept a Word document where I'd record all the tiny little milestones along the way, everything that felt like a win at the time. And it was actually really important because about a year later, I'd forgotten just how scared I was in the beginning and just how massive those tiny things felt. So when I had a bad day and felt like I was always butting up against the same challenges and just not getting anywhere, I was able to see that actually these were new challenges and that some of the old things wouldn't even faze me anymore. And that happens really quick. Confidence isn't about being better than others or where you rank against others. It's about knowing that you're on your own unique journey and trusting that you will get to where you need to be and feeling good about helping whoever you can help along the way. So start your own wins document today and keep trying to overcome challenges and check back in on it in 6 months. When you have recorded it there in black and white, you will be so surprised how far you've come. Because building a successful business is a marathon, not a sprint, I recommend not putting a fixed deadline on achieving whatever metric it is that you've used to define the success of your business. For example, if you decide you'll give yourself 6 months or 12 months to replace your current salary, what happens if you're still 30% short when your time is up? Or what if you start really putting yourself out there and after a few months you find something that you're really passionate about and realize that you want to move in a different direction? Be kind to yourself and patient about the effort that you're putting in to make this change. And remember that the path to success is anything but a straight line. One way I always recommend to feel more confident about your journey into entrepreneurship and to enjoy yourself more along the way is to keep your financial risk low. Keep your current job if you can, so that you don't have to waste energy and time settling into a new job. But if it's too stressful or too time consuming, find a job that's more flexible that allows you to work on your business without immediate financial pressure. This way you can invest in your business thoughtfully, avoid unnecessary stress, and stay motivated by focusing on your passion and curiosity rather than that immediate need for profit. There's a lot to learn in the beginning that most of us don't realize until we start. So keeping your job actually allows you to be more realistic and to grow your business at a pace that matches your own growth so that you're not terrified of losing any success that you do have, while it also allows you to fund your life in the meantime. But there will be times when work or your life is busy and it feels really hard to juggle it all, but that's just life. So focus on embracing the excitement, the busyness, and most importantly, enjoy yourself. When you're starting out, sharing your business ideas or even just your desire to start a business with other people can feel vulnerable and scary. The fear of judgment or rejection or negativity can really shake your confidence. And that's why in the early stages of your business journey, It's important to protect your dream and be selective about who you dream with and who you share your dream with. Don't feel pressured to share your plans with anyone, even if they directly ask what you're up to, even if they're your friends or family. At this stage of your journey, while you're likely still getting clear on what your dream actually looks like, you don't need naysayers scaring you or tearing your dream apart, or worse, advice framed as constructive criticism when it's really coming from judgment or from their own fears or regrets. And also, no matter what they say, they don't know what's best for you. Only you know that. And you need space to trust that gut feeling and to lean in. What you do need, most likely, is encouragement, unconditional support from those close to you that can give that to you. Inspiring conversations about what's possible, about what other people have achieved. Confidence grows when you stop seeking external validation and stop arguing for your dream and for your plans and start trusting your own vision and abilities. As you build up your evidence file of how good your life can become when you have passion and purpose and fulfillment and excitement, you'll also build your confidence in your dream first, then in yourself, then in your ideas, your business, and you'll feel more comfortable sharing it with a wider audience. But right now, protecting your dream from negativity will help to maintain your enthusiasm and focus, and you owe it to yourself to protect it fiercely. So the 5 things that protect and build confidence as a new or aspiring entrepreneur are taking action that's aligned with the life that you want to create, embracing progress over perfection while learning to be consistent and focusing on helping people as you go, focusing on and appreciating your own unique journey and the progress you've made since you started. Playing the long game and realizing that success takes time, so being grateful and patient with yourself and with your new business. Protecting yourself and your dream from naysayers as you build the confidence to not be affected by that sort of conversation or commentary. Now, at the beginning of this episode, I mentioned that many successful entrepreneurs don't just rely on data and logic to make decisions. What they actually lean on most is their own self-trust and intuition. Self-trust is the foundation of confidence. It's what gives us the courage to move forward even when there's uncertainty and make decisions that feel right, even when the numbers don't add up to give us a straight answer. And this is so important because at the end of the day, confidence doesn't come from knowing you'll never make a mistake. It comes from knowing that no matter what happens, you'll be able to handle it. And you being able to handle whatever comes your way is the essence of self-trust. When you can stop second guessing your decisions and start taking action without knowing how it will work out, but having a hunch, you'll become unstoppable. And the good news is anyone can learn to trust themselves more and lean into their intuition for guidance. If you're looking for a deeper dive into building self-trust and how that plays into every aspect of building a successful business, I've covered self-trust plenty of times in previous episodes if you click through to my channel. That's all for today. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and save this episode for the next time you could use a confidence boost. And I'll be back next week with another episode.